Little loose. Anyhow, went to my friendly local auto part, Flat, and bought a made in Japan tie rod end for $8 with a lock washer and a castellated nut and a cotter pin. Made in Japan. 3 5s brand. Unreal, huh? $8 for a tie rod end. Made in Japan, not China. Big difference. Uh-oh. Not looking good. No rust. No rust. Even the exhaust system. No rust. Original exhaust. Did I show you the video when I pulled the control arm bracket back with the come along? So that's why my front end's been rattling. Both tie rod ends. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Click, click, click. Chunk. Anyhow, I sprayed some white grease on stuff, but I'm going to start doing my own grease rust proofing. Crankshaft access. Oxygen sensor. Uh-oh. No safety stand. That's not too smart. Don't go underneath it. Alright. Fix her up. This piece of junk's still here. Good tires. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see this. Holy Toledo! Look at this! Still holding air. It's an Eco stud system. Wow! That's crazy. Wait till I show Fruit Loops. Let's see what Fruit Loops is up to. Hey, Fruit Loops! That did. Oh, wow. Smells like some funny cigarettes up here. You almost done, huh?
Almost.
Can I walk on it now?
Probably. Just give me a funny cigarette first.
Yeah, right. Beautiful. Slop it on. Thick and rich. Some people make these instructional videos, how to do floor tiles and stuff. There's no instructional stuff here. I was just looking at that Dynasty downstairs. Back tire, cords are worn right through and broken.
Oh.
And they're broken from being worn right through.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice tile job. Yeah. Nice tiles. I was watching Piss on Jap Scraps videos. He ran his leg over with a go-kart. 9,000-pound go-kart. Yeah, a monster machine for cutting grass in big farmers' fields. Big machine. And then some other guy, Crawler00, has got a Jeep. He's got a Suburban. He asked me what kind of mufflers to put on. I said, stock. You put flow masters or something on a diesel and they're really loud.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Diesels make a lot of noise.
Even stock, they make a lot of noise.
Well, stock, like on the 6.2, they don't make any noise, but you gotta be careful because you could easily have too much noise. Because they got a lot of compression, triple the compression, so.
Yeah, my neighbor has straight pipes going over the cab.
On a Cummins or?
It must be turbo
Yeah.
Cummins, yeah.
Well, the turbo quiets down the exhaust by 50%.
So
if you have a turbo.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have a turbo, it's loud, so you better be careful.
With the turbo, it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Of course, idling is not bad. Mild acceleration, not bad. Heavy acceleration.
Well, now they have these electric cutouts you can put on exhaust systems that open up the exhaust with a little electric motor controlled by the passenger compartment. I saw them in, where was I? Lake Placid. Some guy had them on a Ford pickup. with a big block Chevy. There's a Chevy pickup. You just turn a little switch and Duesenberg had them back in the late 20s, early 30s. Exhaust cutouts. Can you stop grouting or not stop cementing and laying some tiles so we can see what you're up to? I'm teasing. I'm just teasing.
Slap some on here.
Butter it up.
Butter it up.
Where's that tile made? Made in the USA. Yep. Even got an American
Porcelain.
flag. Don't forget our troops. Only 50,000 in Iraq and Afghanistan. Oh boy. Putting ceramic tiles over blue vinyl tiles. Saves a step. See how it works. Hope they stick. Didn't feel like cutting up the old floor. Looking back, maybe we should have, but guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Or a few months. One way or the other, you'll find out.
Alright, we'll go back to my Hyundai. Old bathtub. Standard, American Standard. 1922. I found out what I have to do to get the videos off of my stupid LG View phone. Gotta buy a cable. They have them on Amazon for $5. And I need a BlackBerry or something, so I was thinking, do I want to waste money on a new battery and a cable and a car charger? You look on eBay and they come from Hong Kong. I ordered some seat covers for Mrs. CW's Honda and they shipped them right from Hong Kong. They're beautiful too. Came out real nice. Alright, work to do. So, you hammer the knuckle and the stud releases. You gotta hammer it real hard. Best thing is to hammer it with two hammers. Put one hammer there and then hammer on that one so you don't miss it and do some damage like to the backing plate. Anyway, so that's loose. So then you stick it back in the hole, You stick it back in the hole, you stick a wrench on it, you crack it loose just a tiny bit, because that's going to be your setting for where the tie rod goes back on later, because they're all made to the exact same length, so you don't have an alignment issue, which this car has anyways. So you unscrew the tie rod end, and no rust. Take your new one, put a bit of grease on it. Oh, this one's got a greasable end. Cool. Very nice. Screw it on, tighten everything back up, and you're good to go. Just pay attention to other worn parts. Check your brake hoses for cracks where it meets the metal end. Check your shocks for leakage. Check your brake pads. See if there's any material. Oops, there's a lanyard. See if you have any material left on your pads. Make sure there's no corrosion on the backing plate, the hub, or the back of the wheel. Where's my wheel? Who knows? Oh yeah, it's on the wheel balancer. Somebody asked me about that the other day. This wheel balancer works real great. I bought it at Harbor Freight for $80. Works great. Just got to buy the wheel weights. You can get them at the garage maybe. Or you could do what I do and go on eBay. I bought a whole box of them here. Of tape-on weights for mags. Whole box was $30, I think, including shipping. And they're not going to make these anymore in the future, so you better get them while they're hot, because they're going to stop making lead, because it's dangerous to fish and stuff. Heavy metal. How's my wheel? Junk. Junk. Alright, so I got this sitting on the balancer. Get the bubble in the middle. Get some used weights here. Nice tires, made in Germany. $60 each. So that's how you change your tie rod ends. And da-da-da-da-da. Thanks for looking. And go see Piss on Jap Scrap. He's having his problems running over his leg and all. You'll see. Piss on Jap Scrap. Piss on Jap Scrap. All one word. Goodbye. Be back in a little bit. So, screwed my part in all the way, and then I have a little problem here. Trying to reinstall my tie rod end. It's easy to do with one hand. It won't freaking fit. I've been hammering on it, and all of a sudden I realized, duh. Goes in from the top, pointing down. Oh man, what a dope. There we go. She's in. Tighten your lock nut up. Put the grease on the thread so you don't have any problem for the next time. Make sure your boots aren't leaking. Oh, jeez, put it upside down. Stupid. So I took off the link, undid the bolt, mangled the threads a bit, and the piece of plastic is broken. So what I can do, just put a washer, right like that. That's all that is. GM or Ford or any other manufacturers use a steel pipe or rod or conduit. Hyundai uses a fancy piece of plastic, $12 for a new one. Forget about it. So I'll just put another washer on top and whatever, 1/8 of an inch difference. Fix her right up. Got lots of parts for the old GMs I used to drive so many of. Not anymore. Rubber's a bit mangled.
Listen tomorrow after 6 o'clock on PR.
I'll fix her up. Well, fix her up.